Hi, I'm going to do the day 6 scratch assignment. So first I'm going to delete the cat. I'm going to come over here. I'm just following the steps in my PDF. It says make a variable available to all sprites called score. All right, so we got score now. I'm going to set a fun background. I am going to do underwater. All right, and then make the first sprite, set the score to 0. All right, so I'm going to make a sprite. I'm going to choose some sort of animal. In this case, I'm looking for a fish. I'm going to do shark. No, I'm going to do pufferfish. All right, I got a pufferfish. And so this sprite needs to set the score to 0. I need a green flag clicked thing. That's under events. Then we want to loop forever and go to the mouse pointer. So go to mouse pointer. So watch this. If I turn the program on, pufferfish follows the mouse pointer. All right, so that's good. And then we also needed to add an if. That's under control. If, and we need an operator, and we need a variable. If score is equal 100, then I want to say you win, and the game's over. So we say you win, and then I'm going to stop everything. So that's under stop all. Like we don't need anything to happen anymore. Okay, so that's never going to happen right now because the score doesn't change. But that's what you want inside your first sprite. I'm going to make this guy a little smaller. He's just a little big. Oops. I was trying for 75%, 3/4 size instead of as big as it was. Okay, so then we need to make a new sprite. I saw the one I want to do. I'm going to do a shark this time. Well, the problem is the shark doesn't really have... That's not animation that is the same shark. It's like 2 different sharks as far as I could tell. We'll do this one. This will be fun. So then this guy, we're going to have 2 blocks of code in this one. The first one is pretty easy. It says green flag, repeat 100 times, not 10 times, 100 times. And then we're going to create a clone of myself. But actually before that, I want to go to a random location. So go to random location, create clone of myself. That's that. And then we need a second block of code. Watch this, I'll run it. And so we got 100 sharks. So you can see the shark's way too big. So I'm gonna make it 25% of its original size. So there'll be a lot of little sharks. Okay, and then under control, we're gonna go to when I start as a clone. That's where the crazy stuff happens. I want to show myself, because we're gonna actually have, so while we're here, let's add a hide over here. We wanna hide this, the original sprite is gonna hide itself because it doesn't matter. And then the clones are all gonna show themselves, and then they're gonna repeat forever. Point towards the first sprite. So point towards, technically the mouse pointer will work, but choose the first sprite. Point towards the first sprite, and then we're gonna move. We don't wanna go too fast because otherwise this is just be kind of manic. So move 2 steps. And then we want to say under looks, we want to say next costume, because we're going to go between the costumes. And then we need an if block, because we're going to do if you're touching the pufferfish, or it's that's under sensing. If touching the first sprite, then we're going to add 1 to the score. Let's change my variable by 1. And then we're going to stop. And then we're going to hide. We're going to hide. I want to hide again. Otherwise, they'll all just be sitting on top of the pufferfish. And then we're going to stop. It comes over as stop all, but we're going to stop this script. Okay, so let's watch what happens. I've got 100 little sharks. They're all coming at my pufferfish, and the pufferfish is following the. I just love this. All right. It was changing my variable by 1 instead of score by 1. So the score never went up, so I never got told that I won. So now we're going to try it again. So as I collect all the sharks, the score is up, 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 up. I win. There you go. And the game's over. So that's the whole program. Guess I can zoom out a tiny bit so you can see this whole thing. But this is what I want you to do. I'm gonna play it one more time while you're looking. I think it's funny. You know, they look like a school of fish. The fish metaphor is not bad. You win. If you wanted to play with time, there's this variable timer and reset timer, and then you could check if timer greater than a certain amount, then the game's over or something. You know, like you only have 10 seconds to finish. But I'm going to let you do that if you want. All right, well, have fun.